What's up, everybody? Welcome. We are jumping in live to go over the Fed interest rate hike, find out what it's going to be. We have a couple minutes till that starts, so we figure we jump in. Myself and James is live in New York City.
Live
How
on
we doing,
Wall Street.
James?
Bright and sunny out here. That's why I'm wearing sunglasses.
How you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. All right. So, I mean, I'll tell you my theory, and I think James agrees with me. We've discussed this a little bit. Is 0.75 is worked in. 0.75% is worked in. We know that 75 points. I'm looking for a full point, and despite popular opinion, I am very, very bullish if we get a full point. What do you think, James?
I actually agree with you on that. Personally, honestly, what I truly believe, and this is gonna come true or not within the next like 5 minutes, but I think that no matter what the number is, it's gonna be bullish.
I'm leaning bullish too. I mean, I think bearish is kind of a setup. Like I get it.
I think that it's green. It's green today. To kind of set people up like, oh yeah, it's green. It's gonna drop down.
Yeah.
And then,
I agree with that.
We'll rock higher. I mean, right now we're approaching the we're about 50 cents away from the high of day right now, and it's been kind of just trading in this range between 385.40 and 387 for the entire day, which is pretty much what I expected. By the middle of the day, I was saying it's probably just going to trade within these two, top and bottom lines for the rest of the day until the announcement comes out.
Yeah. I could see that. Also, there's a little theory that's been floating around a little bit with the interest rate hike in general, because you've got the rate released, and then we've got Jay Powell a half hour later, and a lot of people say that, and I've seen this all over the place, is that the initial push that the market gives us, whichever way it pushes that first half hour before Jay Powell speaks, it pushes the opposite once Jay Powell's on stage. So what that means is if we get an initial dip right when this rate hike is released and we end up red in this first half hour, that after that we'll end up green, that the reverse happens. And this has happened 3 or 4 times, supposedly. I haven't back tested this theory. I did look at last time and it did work last time. I have not back tested it, but a lot of people have said that that's what happens. Oh boy, here we go. We haven't even gotten it yet. So I'm watching for that. I'm watching to see what it is when it comes out.
There's the red candle.
Yeah, that's quite the candle there. All right, so that tells us we're going to be green. If we go off that means we should be green the rest of the day here. I will, if I see an entry I like, I will scalp a call or a put here, guys. Just to let you know ahead of time so you're ready. It will be Fridays the 23rd, and we will do the 395 on the call side, and we will do the 374 on the put side. 395, 374. Just remember that. And I'll tell you what the entry is as it comes. That's a massive, massive red candle. All right, it's 1 o'clock. What's our rate? I'm looking for it right now, guys. Let me see. What is our rate? Hold on. I'm sorry. My Google is not behaving. Is it dumping still? Okay.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
Wow,
The
SPY
options are
candle.
crazy right now. Whoa, yeah, the SPY options are insane right now. The bid and ask spread on them was like extremely wide. They had like a $1.50 bid and a $3.50 ask for a minute there.
All right, well, I'm trying to find 75. They did 75 points. That was worked in. I didn't like the 75.
Right.
75 BPS. Yep. 3.25 now instead of 2.5. So all that speculation was for nothing. We got our 75 points. The market does not like that. The market wanted a point. I truly do believe that. I'm actually might scalp a call here. I'm gonna wait till the next comes in. So I'm letting our Discord know it's 75 points. Got that done. All right, I'm gonna take a call right here, guys. And like I said, my entry and your entry is going to be different. Everybody's entry is different. But like I said, I'm in the 395 and I'm in $1.37. That's what we're doing here. And again, with these, these move quickly. This is Friday's call. We're looking at 10-15% targets, no more than 20% stop loss. You got to let it breathe a little bit. I'll let this breathe. It's like a lotto. I will let it breathe to this bottom. So That's what we're doing here. And these are just fun to play. It's a slingshot effect. There we go, right there. Just I'd like to see a couple more candles, eat it right back up. That was a $5 minute and a half right there. That's wicked.
Yep.
So this theory that we're talking about, according to this, we should be mooning in a half hour. So let's see. We'll see if that happens. We won't be on here in a half hour. We'll be back in the Discord live trading, but it's something I just think is interesting. So we'll wait and see what happens here. And the VIX is over 30 right now. That's crazy. The VIX is over 30 right now. That's pretty intense, to be honest. Oof. We might test 380 in the next few minutes here. Like if this candle doesn't hold, we could dump to 380 easily in the next 5 minutes.
What? If you throw a line up on like the 4 hour or possibly the 1 hour as well, I'm pretty sure that's exactly where it should have bounced off.
Okay, let's see that
from those bottom.
Oh yeah, we've got a little bottom here. All right,
yeah,
pull that back up. But we do have some pretty wicked head and shoulders as well, though. But we did have a gap down on this side. But I see what you're talking about here. It looks like it wants to come up here. We shall see. So we'll pop a line across. I don't like the wicks. I throw a line across. I kind of cut through wicks when I chart, guys. So my line would technically be like right here. All right. Let's put on that minute. So are you surprised they just did the 75 points? Were you expecting more? Were you expecting less? We have a lot of different views on this topic. I mean, honestly. So
I think what would have surprised me is if they went 0.5. I wouldn't have been surprised by 1, and I'm not really surprised by 75 either. I mean, that's pretty much what everybody expected.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, we will wait and see here. See what happens over the next couple minutes. See if that tail. I will update over on in the Discord too for free. If people are part of free, if this comes to fruition and this massive dump right here, invokes calls the second half hour. I mean, you know, it's old wives' tale. These are the kind of days you can't go wrong sitting to the side and watching from the sideline, because this is a pretty wicked drop here. So obviously I sold my calls. I'm not holding these. I could re-enter, which I'm fine with. It's like a lotto anyway. It's $1.50 a contract. We just play them not for fun. Of course we want to win, but this, we're going below 380. We should have put the puts out when I said we're going to go below 380, because we might. I'm not touching anything for a couple candles here, guys. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. I'm pretty sure all the charts are the same. Yeah, everything's the same. It's amazing how that happens.
Yep.
So have to be careful about that. And that's why it's you know, most analysts and most players in the market really won't. Pfizer has a nice green candle here. Won't put out too many swings in this couple days before FOMC because of what happened exactly right here. It's just not, you know, it's not worth it. That's quite a Tesla candle right here. Oh boy, do I want to get in some calls again. Not yet.
I know it's very tempting.
Yep.
When you're watching these candles, because you think about like how fast it could just run right back up. But
so I would say we want to get in. Yes. Oh, I absolutely agree. But we want to break over this point here where this wick low was. So you don't want to take calls anywhere below right here. And you want to see a 1 minute candle close above or in this box, because that's where we're wick down, had our first, so that was our first support line. And it kind of did become resistance on this candle. We did wick up a little and then hit the candle there. So we're watching this area right here. And you don't want to touch candles anywhere that's not in this area. So that's what we're watching. And that's why we're not playing anything. I mean, we had awesome day trades in the Discord all day long. And we'll watch from there. I was bearish. I did say I was bearish if we went 0.75. I was bullish if we went full point. I mean, we're finding a bottom here, so let's see what happens. And honestly, if you followed FOMC before and these kind of dumps before with the Fed, this and that, this is really too much. 7 points. I mean, we could eat this all back up in power hour today, which is what happened last time. We had a dump, and then we had that blast after those 15 minutes. So we'll wait and see what happens when J Powell starts speaking. We, of course, will not be on at that point. But we are getting pushed back into our box here. So that's interesting to me. That's what I'm watching for. To be honest, right here. So 1 second. All right, here we go. And the call that I was in is about 25% down right now. I am not holding it, but if you did buy it with us around that point, that's what we're sitting at right here. But like I said, I want to see a candle open and close, at least in this box. So we're not ready yet. This isn't the time for me yet. We're waiting a couple more minutes here. There's no reason to rush it.
Yep. I would say if it can get back over 383.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, on the other side of the coin, if you want my speculative prediction, I think it's going back to green right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, got to get over 383. There we go. I think it could go up, and if it runs, if it really wants to rip, 388.30 is the next spot it's going to get up to up there. 388.30, and then do I have anything above that?
All right, this is where I like that call.
Yeah,
and so they're at 395. They're at about $1.27 to $1.30 right here. I want to see it stay above this box. Safer entries to wait a couple minutes, make sure we hold above this box. Again, 395 calls for Friday is the one I'm playing personally in and out. I have not made an entry yet, but we did break above that box. So now I want to see it become support. So we're watching, not even necessarily here, watching this become support. This is what we want to see, a hold over this, and we're good. Which we very well could get here. That was a massive candle. Like I'm not even, so my major point I'm looking at is right here, because this dump candle happened before the minutes even came out. Oh no, it says 1301. Okay. I was mistaken. I thought that it did start dumping like the minute before, but we weren't really.
Yep, the 2 o'clock candle was green. It hit a new high of day, and then it dumped on the 1 minute.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So, what are you thinking? Like, long term for the rest of the year? So we had the standard 0.75. So we've got the Fed, to me, is apprehensive to do anything out of the norm. We had Sweden did a full point. Europe was considering a full point, things like that. What do you think with the Feds kind of doing what everybody expected? Are you bullish or bearish at the end of the year? What are you thinking?
To the end of the year?
Yeah, like the next 3 months.
I'm still bearish, but I think it's going to go up from here first. If that makes sense. Like I'm short-term bull, longer-term bear.
Yep. Okay.
What about you?
That. I'm almost the opposite. Short-term neutral. I'm bullish from the week before the election through the end of the year. But the next month, I think we have a lot of volatility in the market, and I think we could go as low as the 375 area and as high as the 410 area. I think we're going to have a lot of movement in the next month, and it'll be fun to watch. Honestly, we did 4.5 points in, 4.5%, not even 4.5 points, 4.5% in 1 day last week. So we know that anything can happen in this market. This is the big bounce point here we're watching for. But we're going to wrap up on here. We're going to hop over into the Discord, and we'll see you guys in the fun house over there. If you are not part of our Discord, go ahead and join us. You'll see it at the bottom here, discord.gg/pennyboys. You could DM Amajama or James Legends to get started, and we could get you set up from there. Thanks for jumping on here with us, guys, and We will see what happens. Mark my words. So we're red here. If that means we should be green when we get JPOW on. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for joining us. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
All right. See you.
Bye.